It's time. Lock, load, put on your Infinity Gauntlet and grab your lightsaber. This is Nerd Talk. Presented by Webeam TV.
Hey everybody!
Hey
Happy
there.
Friday!
Yeah.
It's Friday and we're back. I know.
Wait, we're actually back?
I know.
This was like 2 weeks off.
People are. I had
That's a
so
long
many.
2 weeks.
So many people were angry. They're like, "What happened?" And then I'm like, "Well, the world of the flu ravaged the studio. It was bad. I mean, This is the first flu that I've had in several years that took me down for a week." Literally a week. We went and well, it was almost a week.
So, I just noticed something.
5 days. What?
We've got somebody new
We
on
do have.
the
We
show.
have a guest tonight.
I was expecting Bree to be here, but
Wait, that's not Bree?
It's not Bree. So this is Melissa Kennedy,
Yes.
and she is starting a new show. Actually, you have to stick around after this show because our brand new show. Oh, there's a dollar. Yes. All right. So after this show, the UFO woman comes on, and that's Miss Melissa's.
Yes, yes, I'm excited. I can't wait.
Are you?
Yes.
All right.
Big premiere night, and get to be sitting here with you three guys. So, hey, what better way to spend a Friday?
2 guys and a princess.
2 guys and a princess. Okay. Yeah, corrected.
Yeah, princess.
Heard.
Of weird.
Princess.
Yes.
But yeah, so it's and so before we jump into what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about
Christmas?
No, not yet. Calm down.
Christmas, what?
The UFO woman.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is a new show for Webeam TV. We met Miss Melissa at. Hold on, I have it here on purpose. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
At-
yes. Props.
UFO Con.
That was a fun event.
That was a good event.
I really
wasn't it?
enjoyed it.
I mean, this is signed by Stephen
Bassett.
Nick Pope. And of course,
May.
Miss Melissa.
Yes.
So
Yes, and we have a new UFO con coming,
Yes.
April 11th and 12th in Orlando.
gotta love
So,
those. And we will be
yeah.
there.
Yes.
We'll be there live. Well, as live as we can be with the hotel internet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really good.
We're hoping. Fingers crossed.
Right. But tell me a little bit about your show.
Oh my gosh! Well, it's going to be so cool. We are a talk show, and we're going to be bringing in UFO experts, experiencers, ufologists, and even maybe some paranormal people from time to time that are crossover with some UFOs. So we're starting tonight with the first show, the first episode, and every single Friday 8:30 we'll be on, and I'm really excited. I know we have Nick Pope coming on. We
Yes.
have a congressman coming. A lot of really great guests coming up soon. So I'm excited, and I'm honored to be part of the network. And thank you for that.
We've been looking for shows. It's hard. It's hard. It's almost like we have to talk people into things. With Melissa, we did not. You want to do a show? Yes, I do. I'm like, awesome.
Yes.
So,
Sign me up.
So I think we got a small clip. Let's just roll this clip real quick, Rob, and let's give everybody a little bit of taste at home of what they're going to see tonight at 8:30.
Welcome to the UFO Woman Show. I'm your host, Melissa Kennedy. So today is our very first show, and I'm so excited, but I'm equally excited about our first guest, Mr. Kevin Briggs. So Kevin is not only an author of The Spiritual Consciousness, A Personal Journey, but he's also an experiencer, and he's come here today to share with us some of his contact with extraterrestrials and his experiences with consciousness. So Kevin, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Melissa?
Wonderful, wonderful. So let's start by just talking about you, what your career has been, what your background is, and just kind of give our audience a little feel of what you have been doing.
Okay, well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for inviting me on your show.
Absolutely.
It's a great opportunity to talk about my book, and I do enjoy talking about it now, and it does have a message, so thank you again for inviting me on your show.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
My book started, I was about 3 years old, and I had an experience where my mother had engaged a photographer to come and take a family photograph to put in the family album. And the photographer arrived, I was duly washed, had my hair combed, and the photographer lifted me up onto a table so I had a better vantage point, an elevated position. And from that elevated position, as a 3-year-old, I looked around the room, and not only was it an elevated position, but I knew then that I was conscious, and I was conscious again in another physical.
Oh.
And that was my first recollection of being conscious at the age of 3.
So when you say consciousness, are you referring to an out-of-body experience? Would you explain it that way, or?
I would explain it as there are two sides to us. There's our spiritual side, and then there's a physical side, and the two join together.
Nice.
As a young boy, I was aware from that age that there were two sides to us.
Did it scare you?
We're back.
That was cool.
That was okay. So you got to tune in to see if it scared him or not. I know the answer. Sorry.
Yeah.
But so he was a very interesting guy.
He is. Kevin's a friend of mine. His experiences with extraterrestrials and lifelong experiences actually led him to writing this book. And I really felt like he would be the best first guest on the first episode of the UFO Woman Show. And I'm so glad we had him. He's just a natural. His confidence and his storytelling ability is just on par.
Now,
So-
I hear your guest on next week is a little bit of a weird dude.
I'm a little concerned about him actually.
Yeah, he's
I
The
don't
princess is
know.
going to be on there?
no, not the princess.
Not princess, but
Actually, I'm going to be on with her. I'm going to be
yeah.
on with her next week, and
Yeah, he's definitely weird.
I don't know as much as I want to know.
okay.
But I have been an X-Files fan since X-Files rolled off the
Yes, yes.
show. Those kind of shows and movies, I loved Close Encounters of the Third
Oh,
Kind.
totally.
That was
Yeah.
that I think that movie back in the day was what set me into motion of doing what I'm doing, because
Yes.
I loved the movie, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can film stuff like that. And I always wanted to be a stuntman for some reason. Me and my brother, really bad. We would roll.
Oh, geez.
We used to have an A-frame, a big Alpine-looking house, with the Brock in the front. And we'd have the peak and then the apex. We would roll off in the middle onto mattresses and
Wow.
leaves, just because
I used
we
to
thought
do
we
stuff
were
like
cool.
that, except for we did that beating the poop out of each other backyard wrestling.
Yeah.
This is where my love of wrestling completely comes
We didn't
from.
hurt anybody. We just
You were just
We
having
didn't
fun,
do
being
anything
boys.
to hurt
Yeah.
anybody. No, I highly suggest never do backyard wrestling. Go out, get trained.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was an idiot, but that's what we did
as a
for
kid.
fun. All right, fair.
Anyway,
So, I got a question for
Yes.
Melissa. What do you think about
Melissa.
Melissa, sorry.
Lisa, yes.
Tom DeLonge from Blink 182.
Oh.
He's a UFO hunter.
Yes, he is.
And he got some good
kudos to
footage.
him. Kudos to him for going out there. He's obviously a celebrity, very well known.
He
lot
left the
of
band
follows.
to do that.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
He did?
He left
Yes.
Blink 182
Yes.
to start his own UFO search
Yes,
company.
to the Stars Academy. Yeah, they're
It
really.
paid off because
Yeah.
out of anybody in the entire history of the world, he's the only one to actually get irrefutable proof that they exist.
He's
So,
done good.
Good job on you, Blink.
Yeah,
182,
he's-
Tom guy. Thank
He's
you
done
very
good.
much.
Yeah. I like him.
I never knew that.
That'd be cool. Get him as
It
a
was all
guest,
the
on-
Wouldn't it though? Can you imagine?
or even guest at the UFO Con.
Oh yes, yes. Well, we do have quite a few people coming to UFO Con that are quite big names.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
because the first one, hey, I got to meet Nick Pope.
Yes.
He was super
And
cool.
He was, yeah, it has not gone to his head.
Oh, absolutely not. And then he
So-
came over to our house, had a few beers with us, and we had a really good time and got to know him even more. And he's
Super
exactly the
cool.
same one-on-one
Right.
as he is on stage and on Ancient Aliens History Channel. So, yeah, he's super cool, genuine, he's authentic, exactly the way you see him on TV is the way he is in person. And being, a former British UFO investigator with the government, hey, what better guy can
That's
you get?
good credentials.
Good credentials.
So can you leak any names that are coming to?
I probably
UFO
can
Con?
do that, yeah. Well, Nick obviously is coming. We have William Henry. He's also on Ancient Aliens.
Yes.
David Childress is coming, and he doesn't do a lot of conventions. So
No.
super honored for
He
him to
wrote
be
the
coming.
book.
He wrote a lot of books. He's a publisher.
Yeah.
He has a huge line of books through his publishing company. But he's so cool because he goes to like Egypt and Mexico. He actually goes to these places that are on Ancient Aliens, and he investigates all this stuff, and he's super cool dude. He's coming. Then I have Dave Spinks coming back from West Virginia, the UFO
I like
guy.
that guy.
Dave's cool.
He is very cool.
Yeah, he's from my neck of the woods.
Okay.
He's super cool. And then we have Steve Bassett coming back. So he's the Washington, D.C. lobbyist for UFOs.
Right.
So really cool lineup.
Definitely
That-
interesting. Go.
Yeah.
When is that again?
April 11th and
April
12th,
11th and
at
12th.
the Orlando International Airport at the Hyatt.
So on 4/11, you're going to get the 411.
Yes! Ha! Yes, good job. That's good.
I tried. I'm done for the night. I can go-
2020.
Okay, I'm out. I'm good.
You're
So
good. We're done.
I said something. I said something funny. It's all
That's
good.
cool.
Had double
And-
checked the dates real quick. That's the week right before MegaCon.
I know.
So we will
It
definitely
is.
be able to do it.
Yeah.
And that was done deliberately, just
Yep.
saying.
Thank
But you can
you.
get, yeah, exactly. You can get some more information on our website. It's theufocon.com.
That's so
Super
simple.
simple.
And where's it
Would
going
you like
to
it in
be?
the chat?
At the Orlando International Airport
That's
at the
right.
Hyatt.
At the Hyatt.
Yes.
So the aliens can land, get in, talk
Get
to
in,
us,
get out.
get out, and go.
Yeah.
No,
It's all good.
traffic's all controlled.
Exactly.
So there's big announcements coming this year.
There are. I predict 2020 is going to be the disclosure year. I think a lot of things are setting the stage right now
Right.
for sightings. We know that in history we have a lot of sightings in and around nuclear sites. And, nuclear bombs and stuff are kind of in the talk right now
Right.
in the mainstream media. And I'm going to say that we're probably going to have some increased activity. I know we had...
Well, we're on the right ley lines, right?
We are. Actually, Florida is number 5. We're the 5th state for the most UFO sightings, according to MUFON. So, yeah, we definitely are looking at a lot of UFO sightings and reports. And I think this year we're going to have even more.
I just wish they hurry and come back and get me.
I know.
So, John,
I'm tired.
Sign us up.
Jeez.
You said ley lines for the people that don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. There's certain ley lines across the United States. Everything is longitude, latitudes. We're on the ley line that actually has a lot of activity,
Mm-hmm.
and it's our latitude
Line, yeah.
latitude line that we're on that helps us see a lot more. Plus, we're around water.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we have nuclear in the state heavy that are on the right ley lines.
And NASA,
Yeah.
Well, Yep. So it's all good. I think it's going to be very, very, very cool. This is going to be a good year.
I think it's going to be a
I
good
think it's
year.
going to be a good. Now, see what she's also not telling you yet, because and she didn't know I was going to talk about this tonight. Is we're also doing another show with Miss Melissa, because not only is she into the UFO world, but you are into the supernatural.
Yes, absolutely.
And we have a show probably starting mid-February, called
Soul Searchers. Yes.
I think we should add Southern Soul Searchers.
There we go. Well,
I can't
sure.
wait for this show.
He's
This
all
is gonna
giddy.
be. I
Now,
can't wait.
Yeah.
Dylan, this is for you.
This is
The
gonna be-
cameraman doesn't always get it first. It's the guy that's going around going, ooh! He gets it
It's
first.
like, ah!
Dylan won't even be there, and he'll get the ghost pop up at the house while he's gaming.
exactly. He'll be watching it.
No, but that's going to be cool.
That's going to be a good one. And we
Yeah.
I met some of the crew on that on Monday when we filmed UFO Woman. And I'm actually looking really, and she's got all the gear.
I have
all the stuff.
I have the
rim.
case, the whole thing, all the EMF readers, everything.
Yes.
So we
We
have
are-
to go out
we
and
are
get
set.
Play
it.
with an EMF reader.
Yes.
So,
And I'm not scared of anything, so that's going to be the greatest part.
and as we
Because,
all know, and Mark
you know.
Mark will testify to this, is I kind of have a tendency to poke the bear. So it's funny. Mark and us are going to do the show every travel.
Yes, I can't
So
wait for that.
And he talks about what's going on the location, and he doesn't poke the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to have us come in with Southern Soul Searchers.
So this
and
will be
we
more-
And
do
poke the bear.
Go and do Ghost Hunters type thing, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're going to have, I think if my memory serves me right, we're going to do a
Jose!
roundtable discussion.
Yeah,
after.
the show is other than being about the actual ghost hunt like
Yeah.
the other shows do, we're going to go do it, hit it, come back, and then we're going to do a roundtable about what we saw, how we saw it, why we think if it's real
Or not.
it's not. Is it hype or is it because sometimes these people get in there and they're all jacked up because they're on it, and so they're so heightened that a little piece of noise that's really nothing becomes huge.
A little
Right.
dust in a camera.
Oh,
that's
the
a ghost.
dust. Yes, I've been guilty of that, I have to say. I've been guilty of seeing something thinking it was an orb. It was dust.
It was, and now
It was
since
dust.
I am the audio file and I am the video file, I am going to be the master control center guy that sets up. I'll be the tech that's watching everybody go
I'll
in.
be the one
and I will
screaming when
only
something
go
touches
in
me.
when Melissa screams. Then I'll go.
She
in.
said she's not scared, so it's going to be me. A ghost will do this to me. I'm going to scream like a girl.
He'll pee himself.
Hey, I tell you.
Camera guy number one.
Yeah, you can go in first. Yeah, but that's going to be exciting.
Yes.
So
that'd
two
be good.
shows.
Two shows. Right.
Wow.
And so now in the realm of WeBeam TV, now we have a Nerd Talk. Comic Book 101's coming back.
Yay.
Hanging Ringside's coming back, is coming. Then we have the UFO Woman,
Yeah.
Southern Soul Searchers, if we can add the Southern
Yes,
in there.
I love that. That's
and,
great.
So that right there is 7 good, just solid geek shows.
And I heard he just got his co-host for Comic Book 101.
He did. Who's
Yeah.
Bob?
It's going to be Michael.
Yeah.
He's gonna be helping me out with it.
Boy, Michael.
Tuesday.
Mike will do anything to be on TV.
Oh, really? Anything?
Yeah, I'm a TV hoe.
Pretty
Just figured
much.
out a few things I'm going to need help with.
Yes. Hey, Mama Tech's watching.
There's no more getting spanked on TV.
Oh, yes.
Unless
there
it's
is.
for good money.
And we are raising money for the studio. Just saying. February 1st.
Open
house, 12 to 4 here at WeBeam TV. I mean, as of right now, it's
cast
February 1st. We'll
from
get
a lot of the different shows.
different shows will be here and bring some do-re-mi because with the studio flooded out, we are going to try to do our own fundraiser while we wait for our attorneys to fight with the insurance company.
Great. So we're going to do like a meet and greet?
Meet and greet,
Okay,
absolutely.
So you can come
And-
and meet me, the social media champion of Brawl USA. Come hang out, get the title, and get a photo with it. This is what I do with it. I
oh,
don't defend a thing.
okay. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should maybe.
I told him I
somebody.
challenge him right now.
But if you do want to see my Brawl USA social media title kind of on the line, next Saturday I have a show at Brawl USA, and that will be the Fast Pass Rumble. And I cannot wait. The winner of that gets a contract to cash in for any title in Brawl USA at any moment in time, including my social media title, the heavyweight title, and the tag team title.
Wow.
And I'm able to choose a representative for myself. So if they win, I win, and then I get the contract. And,
Well, that's awesome.
And make them fight for whatever
I have
champion.
Can I
No.
just sneak in a ring and
I have
grab it real quick?
no
and
idea what
run?
he's talking about, but he's very
I do.
excited about
He
it.
is excited.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeling the energy.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
telling
Yeah.
you.
That's what happens when you have a tiara and a title. You do exciting things.
There you go.
And it'll be
Yep.
next
Tiara and
Saturday
a title.
at Springstead High School in Spring Hill, Florida.
Awesome.
It's going to be a great show, and we're raising money for the Ability Tree. which
Oh,
is a
that's awesome. I know
organization-
exactly who they are. That
Yeah,
is so
they are
cool.
a great organization that helps provide entertainment for children with different disabilities and stuff. So it's great working with them, and they get to see me as my champion.
So I
Do me
got
a
a
favor,
question
take
for
your
you.
necklace off your microphone before you drive Rob insane.
So I got a question for you. Royal Rumble's coming up.
Yes.
Do you think Edge or CM Punk are going to make their return? We know Edge did sign a contract.
Probably not. Who knows? Just tune in and watch. There's going to be 30 guys. Number one is Brock Lesnar, Who knows the other 29? I won't be there, therefore it doesn't matter. So, but it'll be a great show nonetheless.
It'll be good.
Royal Rumble is definitely one of my favorite shows throughout the year, next to probably WrestleMania.
So I want to say
Which
hi
is
to
in
Lauren
Tampa.
Chandler, Jerry, Delint. Oh, hey, Mama Tech's watching. Jose says, "What's up, guys?"
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta say
Wiggy.
hi to my mom. My
And your
mom's
mom?
watching
Your mom's
in West
watching?
Virginia. Yeah.
Awesome.
Hi, Mom.
So,
is
so
not watching.
let's
She
get
knows
into this
everything.
now. You know, because I am who I am, and I'm already noticing my time up there is drifting away. We're going to start off with Star Wars. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! We should have a thing. Okay, we're going to talk about the new Star Wars,
Okay.
and we're not going to bash
The Ewoks were the whole movie.
the Ewoks. So,
All right. Can I, first thing, right out the gate, since we're talking spoilers and everything, this movie had one thing that highly disappointed me. And I said I was going to bring it up on air. And it's
All right,
the
bring
fact
it up.
that Chewbacca the Wookiee. I don't know how, but he's still alive, and I hate it. Screw you, Chewbacca, and your entire Wookiee race. I don't like you. That was the happiest moment of my life seeing that thing blow up, and then I literally looking at my wife like,
What?
It's happened!
What?
It's happened!
He's
And
gone.
no,
what
it's
did
not.
Chewie do to you?
Everything. He was too arrogant. I don't like arrogant people.
Chewie?
Wow.
Yes.
He
First
doesn't.
thing that you see of him is let the Wookiee win, or else he's going to tear your arms off. And then 12 films later, he finally tears something's arms off.
Because you pushed him. Finally pushed him.
Too much hype on a stupid character. Not
Wow.
a fan of Chewbacca.
Well-
Jar Jar Binks, though, he should have been in the
Oh,
movie.
no, he shouldn't.
Yes, he
Jeez.
should.
Jar Jar
No.
Binks.
Hey, I'm just glad that Ewoks came back.
Yeah.
So you like the Ewoks?
You know, yeah.
Wicket came back.
I mean, you know, they're cute.
There were 3 things in the Star Wars universe that guarantee you any woman in the galaxy. A baby Ewok, a
The
baby
Porg
asset,
or the
Porg.
Porg.
Those 3 things right there will get you any woman in the galaxy far, far away.
Okay. All right. Well, okay.
Name a woman that doesn't like a baby Ewok. Name a woman that doesn't
True.
like the child.
Name anybody
And
that
name
doesn't
anybody
like
that doesn't
Baby
the
Ewok
Porg.
right now. Everybody loves that thing.
The Ewoks?
Or Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Different.
The
Now,
asset,
don't
the
you?
child.
Those are 2 different races there. You know, the asset. is
Everybody loves
awesome.
Ewoks too.
Everybody loves
The
asset.
asset is absolutely phenomenal. But we're not talking about Mandalorian. We're talking about
Star Wars.
I loved it.
It was great.
I think it's probably one of the top 2 movies out of the whole franchise.
Empire Strikes
I'm
Back
gonna have
being
to
the best.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
For me, best 2 out of the entire franchise, I'm going Revenge of the Sith is my all-time favorite Star Wars movie. Next would be Solo. But this would rank pretty high up there. Definitely way better than Attack of the Clones or...
I'm not adding. No, Solo is a standalone. I don't add that. I don't put that in the franchise. You have to start with Rogue One, because that starts it all the way to the Rise of the Sky. It's not a giant plot hole.
So
It is
Darth
his
Vader
The only
going
time you
through a
see Darth
giant
Vader do
hole,
any work.
Looking at Leia's ship as it shoots off into light speed that they cannot track, and yet somehow they track it through light speed to be right on top of them in the opening of A New Hope. It's a plot hole.
It's not
There's
a
no
plot
way
hole.
they could do that.
They just didn't. They could do it. You just didn't know they could do it.
No.
It's movie magic. God have mercy.
God, no.
Let's talk about Rey.
Oh,
I mean,
love.
she kicked butt to
I
things,
love the-
you
Ben
know.
Solo's ex-wife now?
Just saying.
I-
Well, she was
Poor
awesome.
Ben.
The reason she's a Skywalker?
Well, okay, she's not a Skywalker. I think
She adopted the name.
She's
She
an
adopted
adopted
name.
Skywalker,
I do
yeah.
personally, and I know that I'm going to make a lot of people angry right now. I think she's pregnant
Oh,
because that leads into Rise of the Skywalker.
No.
with Kylo Ren's
Yes.
baby.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
No.
They just
They don't have
kissed,
to.
but you know, you
He
just
thinks
know.
him rubbing a belly gets her
Mando-
pregnant. He's like, rub your belly, you're pregnant.
Okay, so Anakin was born with metachlorian birth.
Which they got rid of that whole stupid metachlorian thing.
Goodness,
Oh.
George Lucas is not a part of the new trilogy anymore, right, guys?
So you had Anakin, and because it's Anakin's kin, you know, you get Leia, right, which has Ben,
yeah.
which now Ben is one of the more powerful Siths, right, because he was, and then you get a
Deep into the Sith lore, though. he was on the dark side, but he wasn't
The
as
minute
far down
he's
as,
the
like,
minute he
Palpatine.
was able to use his powers to bring her back.
It's not a Jedi power, though.
I know.
That power
Sith-
is
That's a Sith power.
Sith power, yeah.
But he okay.
It's neither. It is technically just a power that neither the Sith and the Jedi can control, because the asset uses that same exact power in the...
Not from death. Nope. He did not.
Not-
He healed.
I will give you...
Yeah.
Not from
He
death,
healed.
but
He
at
didn't
least
bring it
still
back from
healed.
death. So with the fact that, and the only reason that Kylo Ren or Ben was able to go ghost is because he sacrificed his life
I don't even know if he's
force.
fully ghost.
You can if you disappear like that, you're ghost.
But his clothes disappeared, too.
No, he
Normally
didn't.
their clothes
No, they
don't
didn't.
No, they
went.
went-
fell.
They fell?
They
yeah,
fell.
it fell. It was just shrunk down.
So
There's
so
one thing I
with
didn't like
with him giving his power, his life force to Rey, and where he touched her, I'm telling you,
She's
Rise of the
pregnant.
Skywalker is going to come with a metachlorine baby.
Ooh.
Because
To you how the birds and the bees work.
So,
If you touch somebody in the
you can explain away the Anakin birth all you want, and they did that just to appease the geeks that live in Mama's basement that won't shut the hell up.
Well, even then, they've
But-
already retconned how
but-
Anakin was born.
Yeah.
There was a book that said Palpatine was his father. Then as soon as Disney acquired it and they didn't like that, they went, oh no, he was just some miracle force baby or something. Like,
Miracle force means there was no sex. So he was born without a father. Metachlorian, force, whatever you want to call it, it's still a birth. So Anakin carried that through his whole lineage into having the twins, and then that twin having a child, and that child being trained by one of the most powerful Sith Lords there ever was, Palpatine, right? So now you've got
that George
someone,
Lucas said he never wanted to come
I don't
back from
care
the
what he
dead.
said. That doesn't matter.
still dead. Palpatine is still dead. That was a clone. Because they do a whole nice little quick explanation thing of that with the Snoke clones.
Well, they were all floating in the vats.
Yeah, he's basically been cloning new bodies for himself, and then because
Yeah, he's
they're
been
clones, they've
Palpatine
been
the
dying
whole time,
very
right.
Too quickly. That's
So-
why he needed
So
Rey.
I'm telling you, when it comes to Rise of the Skywalker, it's not because she took the name, it's because she's a
pregnant.
mama.
To me, I think it's more so about Ben Solo's redemption, because the whole movie was basically like, hey, we're gonna make Kylo Ren go face here,
And so it's the same way as in the very end is when Vader, he goes ghost. Now Skywalker, Luke burns the shell, but not the man.
yeah.
So that's why you have him show up as a ghost in the end of the Ewok ones, you know.
So real quick, Jared, one of our fans,
Yes.
his father died this morning, and he said his dad was his Darth Vader, him being Luke.
Right.
He said his favorite Sith Lord was still Count Dooku.
Yeah.
Oh,
Doku was badass.
I mean,
And I'm sorry to hear about your father, brother.
yeah. Sorry for your dad and all, but also sorry about Count Dooku, because nobody likes Count Dooku except for John, and that's only because old men stick together.
We do.
He doesn't have good taste anyway.
Yeah, no.
Justice League fan.
He can curve the bill of his
Well,
hat.
there wasn't
That straight
anything
Vic
wrong with Justice
visor
League. We're
is
on Star
driving me
Wars now.
nuts. Oh, you know what, Bruce? You are absolutely correct. I want to take that hat and just go. That
Either
one.
But my hat is very nice, and it is a very special hat, Bruce.
It is a very
Thank you for
special hat.
noticing My very lovely
But
hat.
overall, I think the movie was a great movie. I have seen it 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, because me and my
Wow.
I went to see it with the boys. Then me and my wife went to see it, and then we went to see it again.
Wow.
And even the 3rd time, I'm like, how did I miss that? How did I miss
Saw
that?
stuff you didn't see the
Oh
first
my
time,
God!
yeah.
I mean, there's so much stuff.
I will say that it was a great closing of the first 3 of
Yeah.
the Disney series. I thought
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
pretty
And if-
decently done. I think we're in a time period now where the biggest issue with Star Wars is Star Wars fans, because everybody's had so much time to breathe their own life into the franchise.
Yep.
Now there's somebody actually going, no, this is where we're taking the franchise, and well, no, you can't do it. We want to. It
No,
doesn't work that
and
way.
I love the fact that we're getting the solos and we're going to
Yes.
wind up getting the other independent
I was
ones.
one of the-
I'm so cool with that.
I was one of the first people that would bash Solo for like, did we really need the movie of him getting the Millennium Falcon?
we
Yes,
so
did.
did need
It was a
that
damn good movie.
Now, after watching it and everything, like L337 became my favorite character.
She was
in all
awesome.
of Star Wars,
Absolutely awesome.
Next to Darth Vader and Kylo Ren, and then even more so, like it made me actually like a part of Star Wars that I used to not like. I didn't like the Falcon because it's always associated with Chewbacca and Han Solo, but because of L3 getting put into the ship, that made me love the ship.
Chewbacca's awesome.
Chewbacca's horrible. Stupid.
All right.
Empire did the
Oh,
right
you know
thing.
what? His new nickname made me Jar Jar.
I will gladly take that.
He will. He loves Jar Jar.
Misa
So
Jar Jar Binks, Misa owning a single.
Princess Jar Jar.
if you have not seen this movie, I apologize. I'm still.
If you
coming off-
haven't seen it by
I'm
now,
still
there's
coming
something
off
wrong.
Well, I mean, dude, people work.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a
been
good
out.
movie.
It's
It's a
2,
good
3
movie.
weeks.
With
Yeah.
the way movie theaters are nowadays, they are very expensive. Not a lot
Yeah.
of people can always go to the movies to see them and everything like that. I can understand.
$5 Tuesdays.
It depends
You
where
know.
you are, though.
True.
If
Well,
you're-
in Orlando.
if you're AT&T,
Yeah.
buy one take one free.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
So there are a ton of ways to watch
Yeah.
movies. I prefer, especially nowadays, watching them at home. There's way more you can do. If something starts passing where you want to rewatch a scene, or
Yeah.
it's very easy to do. Like
You just like being home, so when you cry, you're not embarrassed.
of course, they killed.
And that
Ben
happens
Solo.
often.
Why wouldn't I?
He cries a lot, I have to say. I've heard. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, for me, 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up,
Definitely
period.
Nerd Talk approved. You need to go see it if you haven't seen it. Even if you've seen it, go back and see it a couple more times. I'm telling you, I'm 3 times and I still found stuff that I missed.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I'm like, I can't believe I didn't see that.
There's just so much to the film to like just dissect and digest, especially if you're a diehard Star Wars fan and you like the canon stuff. Like I
Right.
like getting deep into canon of Star Wars.
I
and
wanted
how
more
this guy
Rose.
connects to
Like,
this
well,
guy.
there's so many
Yeah,
ships in there. In that
yeah.
ship battle, you see the ship from the
Razor Crest
Rebels.
Of the Mandalorian pops up. The ship from the Rebels show pops up. Like there's so many different ships from
Yeah.
all of Star Wars
yeah.
canon that pop up in that end fight, and even more so. When you go to Star Tours right now over at Disneyland California or Disney World here in Florida, they've now added the Lando Calrissian scene and scenes from Rise of Skywalker,
Yeah.
in which Lando's call to arms of "We need you to join the fight" is
Oh,
what,
nice.
what pops up.
Oh, that's so
and then
cool.
You literally, boom, light speed right into the jump and into the fight.
Very, very cool.
Popping around and everything like that's awesome. To me, like. And Lando Calrissian,
Yeah.
Bruce is like, yes, Jar Jar.
dang right I'm Jar Jar. You know you love it.
Having Lando come back in the movie was great.
Yeah.
That made me happy.
I wondered, like, how pimp is old Billy D. Williams going to be as Lando Calrissian, especially after Donald Glover took it to a whole
Oh,
new
yeah.
level
Oh, yeah.
in Solo.
Yeah.
And he matched it. Just
But
as
seeing
much as-
Lando back in the Falcon, it's like, oh yes,
Yeah,
it's
it's
back
pretty
in the
cool.
right hands where it
I
needs to
wanted
be.
more
And I
Rose.
was-
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Technically not, because it's not in my hands, but it's the second best hands in all the galaxy.
Yeah, and I've said it 3 times now. I wanted more Rose interaction
Yes.
in the
I
movie
think that was the one.
because I
thing
think
that
her,
was
you know, I'm glad to see her back because I'm glad that she didn't shy away or didn't get bullied away and she didn't feel like she couldn't come back. I just wanted more of her actually, personally. And then and I tell you who really kind of shined a little bit is Leia's real daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Lee. Anyway, she came
Billy
out.
Lord.
She came out. She was really, really good. And I know that and I'm going to go there because I'm that guy. I know the LBGT community said that they didn't get enough interaction or love in this, but even though I think it was good where it was placed, it was really well done.
Well, originally the actor that played Poe wanted Poe and
Finn.
Finn to be a couple. He actually wanted that. He was begging for that, and they didn't give it.
No.
So they gave the little
No.
lesbian kiss
I
at the
really
end.
care less either way. I mean, at the end of the day, I think everybody just wants some kind of representation for themselves in films.
And I think there was
As
plenty.
somebody who's a whiny, emo, nerdy kid, I got that in Kylo Ren tenfold throughout this series. Black people got representation in not only Lando Calrissian this time,
But
you
Finn.
got Finn, and you got other random characters
Yeah.
just standing in the background. More
I
so
love
than
the new
any
girl.
other-
I love the new girl
Oh, she
on
was
the
awesome.
old the
Oh,
old.
Lando's daughter.
Well, I don't know about that,
Oh, it's
but
already in the visual guide and
Oh,
other
is it?
things.
she was really
Guy's
good.
daughter.
She kind of reminded me of Strahan's daughter.
Oh, the best fight was still
Knights of
Kylo,
Ren versus
yes,
Kylo Ren.
with the Knights of Ren.
But
Oh,
what makes that so better is when you take out the existing soundtrack to it.
Yes,
and put
I
in
saw
Bonnie
that.
Tyler's I Need a Hero.
Okay, so I'm going to say something. I hope Mama Tech doesn't get mad at me about saying this, but it's when Ray come on the scene, I'm like, remember I kept saying she's real teethy. She got a lot of teeth, right? Big, and that's just her style, blah blah blah. And I've never really thought that she was this drop dead gorgeous. I think she's very pretty, and she does a really good job. But her, when she sees herself on the old Death Star, that was a sexy Ray. I'm like, dang!
Dark Ray.
She had the whole makeup thing going on, the darkness, and you're like,
They gave us that tease like a couple of months ago in like one of the teaser trailers and stuff, and everybody was guessing and speculating on what it was. Wish it would have been more, honestly, because I like that whole idea of Dark Ray and her going to the Sith. Because they've played around with that in the Legends canon numerous times.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker went to the Sith. Darth Vader killed Emperor Palpatine and brought Luke and Leia into the Sith in one continuity. I would have loved to seen a little.
and
bit
that
more of
happened pre Kylo telling her that she was a Palpatine.
Yes.
Which it was almost like
So
a soft.
quick.
It was a soft opening for her to be a part of, like, oh, now a lot of things are making sense. But I just got to say, that's probably the sexiest Rey when that happened, because the makeup that they did on her was absolutely spot on, and I mean, she looked beautiful. I was like, whoa,
Before I
she
actually
can
got
be
to go
that
to the
dark
theater
side.
to watch Star Wars, I had downloaded a version of Star Wars. It was
We
the
didn't say
odd
that,
one, and
we didn't
Rey
say
by
that.
far was way sexier with straps and stirrups and what she did with that stormtrooper. I cannot repeat on this show.
Right.
But whoever you were, Missy, you are awesome. I loved your.
So okay, so go see the new Star Wars.
Yes,
It's
highly.
really, really good. Now we're going to jump.
Don't let anybody else, don't let critics, don't let us ruin your experience
No.
with a Star Wars film. Experience it for yourself. If you're a Star Wars fan, do yourself a favor and check it out for yourself, because what makes everything good about Star Wars fans, I had to tell my wife this.
Do you see what Mama Tech wrote? Enjoy the couch tonight.
I gotta say this.
And I always get myself in trouble. She knows I'm
Star
just.
Wars as fans, honestly, what makes us love Star Wars so much is there are characters we love and characters we hate.
Yeah.
Me personally, I love Darth Vader, L337, Kylo Ren. I don't like characters like Chewbacca. I'm not really big on Han Solo and stuff. My wife loves Jar Jar Binks. Like, but hates Ahsoka Tano. There are characters in Star Wars we absolutely love and we absolutely hate. That's what makes Star Wars so great. It's not like that with a lot of other continuities. You don't really get that with DC. You don't really get that with Marvel. You get that with Star Wars because of how great it's written at times. And as fans, we just really need to take that step back and realize, hey, this is the best we're going to get.
Right.
Because unless you go out there and make it yourself,
No.
this is the Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to move on. We're done with Star Wars. Now, normally we have, not yet, normally we have, we have Brad and our token and Breeze here, but they both Brad. Now, so one of the things that I told that we were supposed to do coming back after Christmas before the crud hit us all is we were going to talk about our best Christmas present that we have this year, right? Well, Brad, Mr. Token, got a brand new baby for Christmas.
Aww.
And so, and I think the baby is 100% fine, whole 9 yards. But mom is not.
Congrats, by the
But
way,
mom
Brian.
is not feeling so good because it was a C-section, and so and I'm not trying to get really personal. But so Brad wasn't going to here. So the first topic we're going to talk about was Doom, and we're going to jump over that. We're going to save that for Brad. So we're going to move into A Quiet Place Part 2. Now, here's the thing.
I've never watched the first one.
I watched part of the first one. As much as I like those actors, I couldn't finish it.
I've never seen it.
So we're going to show the Quiet Place Part 2 trailer, and when we get back, we will try to discern why they even made another one. Right? So, all right, Rob, play that beautiful bean footage.
What is going on? It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Mom,
Yeah. It's okay, we're okay, we're okay. That's not okay. That's not where? Mom? Oh my God.
I don't know why you came all the way up here. There's nothing left.
Please. There are people out there worth saving.
You don't know, do you? I do. The people that are left, they're not the kind of people worth saving.
Okay,
Wow.
so they're running from spiders. Is what it looks like.
Yeah.
And so, but the thing of it is, I didn't know that I didn't know that was what the first movie was about because I couldn't get past the first 35, 40 minutes. I just couldn't do it. And I like those. I like the actor that was in there. He, the guy that wrote it was actually in it. So
That was Jim from The Office, right?
Jim from The Office. We got people leaving my doors open out front. They're working on the thing, and it's like these little bugs are everywhere because it got warm all of a sudden. We went from cold to, so I don't know. Yeah. You know, I had to
that
wait.
I-
I had to
not
wait
that
for
I
The
know.
Quiet Place to come out just to watch it, though, and have to pay for it. And I'm glad because I would have really been upset if I'd have paid for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Like after I had watched it, I was like, oh, thank goodness I didn't pay for that.
Oh, I like Chris Pratt.
I like Chris Pratt, and I love Jurassic Park. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom wasn't as good.
Really? We're not here to talk about that one. So we're going to jump over next one. We're going to talk about is Birds of
The
Prey.
new trailer that came
So
out.
this is okay. See, I'm thinking to myself, all right. So, how could they have spiced up the original Birds of Prey? I don't.
Yeah.
The-
After you see one Birds of Prey, it's kind of the same. It's all the same concept.
what Birds of Prey
now.
have you seen?
I saw the one where it was Margot Robbie and a
That
couple-
wasn't Birds of... Oh, you're talking about the original trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say the only other official Birds of Prey was a TV show in the 90s.
No, I've seen that. There's been Birds of
Yeah.
Prey.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah, the
talked about
trailer.
it on this show.
But this trailer actually looked a lot better.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's have Rob play it and let's see, and we'll judge it for ourselves. I still think it's the same.
Can I help you?
Why, yes, you can. I'm here to report a terrible crime.
And what terrible crime is that?
This one. Ah, shit. I told this all wrong. Quick history lesson. This all started when the Joker and I broke up. It was completely mutual. And soon enough, I was back on my feet, ready to embrace the fierce goddess within. It's oh so quiet. Now that I cut ties with Mr. J, I'm about to learn that a lot of people want me dead. All alone. And at the top of that list is this guy. And so peaceful. But it turns out I wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation. You fall in love. He's after all of us. The kid just robbed him. betrayed him, you'd killed his BFF.
What?
You are so cool. And you're dumb enough to be building a case against him. So, unless we all want to die very unpleasant death, we're gonna have to work together.
Sure.
Psychologically speaking, vengeance rarely brings the catharsis we hope for. Yeah. Are we ready? You blow up fuse, devil clouds news. So what's the use?
Turn it up!
Sky kittens in, devil clouds news. Blow your fuse. When you fall in love.
Oh shit, is that a hyena in a bathtub?
I named him Bruce after that hunky Wayne guy.
Wow. Okay.
That's literally the line of dialogue from the end. Dude.
Yeah, Bruce the hunky. Okay.
It's
Well,
good
I
to
don't
see
know.
Ewan McGregor back.
Obi-Wan?
Yeah, he's Black Mask.
I never knew he was a bad guy.
Yeah, Black Mask.
Yeah, Black Mask is, he tortures
Oh,
the
one real
victims.
quick thing. Bruce Arp said that the opening looked like it was from one of the zombie movies, Dawn of the Dead. It did, actually. It looked a lot like it. You're
did.
actually correct. But I don't know. I mean,
I'm for it.
how many Harley Quinn movies can we watch?
How many James Bonds can we watch?
Oh, there's
And
another one coming out. Yes.
This new one's going to be
You can
awesome.
sit through 27 James Bond films. You can sit through
Son, I've been
two
watching.
Harley Quinn
I've been
movies.
watching James Bond since James Bond was on TV in the '60s. So,
Well,
yeah.
Awkward
Yeah.
silence.
So Rob in the person, as long as they keep dressing Margot Robbie like that, he'll keep watching. Yeah, I know. It's I don't
no
know.
Jared Leto Joker in this one.
No, but
Thankfully.
she tries to become like the Joker. So
She looked like the
Well, she's
Joker there for a
always
minute.
been like
She
that.
had
Yeah.
the makeup going on.
Yeah, but she's always had that going on, especially in the Suicide Squad movie.
She's
It's-
cute.
it's-
I mean, let's face it.
We see the roller derby Harley
we
in this
see a
now.
lot of tie-ins to some of the solo Harley Quinn stuff.
So it's going to give us some of the, if you go do like a back search and
Yes.
stuff, it's going to give us some different types of Harleys that we kind of.
Yeah.
I know. In the one, in Suicide Squad, it was the one Harley, and matter of fact, she even made fun of one of the suits. Remember, she
The
pulled that.
jumpsuit.
She goes,
Yeah.
Nope, and then she went to the other one. So it's going to be good. It's just sometimes a little bit goes a long way with me.
Yeah, I think with this
So-
one they've given away a lot, but
I'm
DC
afraid they
definitely-
showed all the best parts.
DC definitely has a lot more going for it this year than Marvel has so far this year. From what we've seen, like look at the Wonder Woman trailer and that,
Yeah.
compared to what Marvel has down the pipeline this year.
Internals.
It's
One,
kind of night and day here.
Wonder Woman, is it 1984?
Yeah,
That is just going to be an awesome movie.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Doesn't
looked
just
good.
not
Trailer
because
good.
my love is Wonder Woman, but because it really does look good,
It does look good.
especially when Steve is talking to a trash can.
And I mean, that was like when we grew up.
That's
and
when I
they-
saw. Yeah.
It's-
There's only
good.
Harley Quinn,
as
yeah.
much as I love Gal, I think she's awesome. There'll never be another Linda Carter
True.
for
Yeah,
Wonder
but even
Woman.
then, it's not like somebody's trying to be the next Linda Carter or anything like. Everybody who does some of these roles, they try to make it their own.
Yeah.
Just like if you were given a role, you try to make it as much as your own.
I
interpretation
would
of it
make
as it
a
is.
great villain.
You
I
would
know
actually.
this.
You would.
I could be Lex Luthor, the right way.
Ooh.
Yeah, I could clean this up. Oh, I'm telling you,
I don't know if you hate space aliens or humanity enough to pull that one off, John. I gotta be honest with you.
You don't know me very well. There's a part of old John there that you definitely don't want to get on your bad side. Anyway, let's move on. So, have you guys seen The Boys on Amazon?
No.
No, I've been wanting to. I've heard nothing but good things.
Then why are we even talking about the Boy 2 trailer?
This is a completely different thing.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
It has
All
nothing.
right, so this is Brahms, The Boy 2 trailer, #1. Okay, what is this movie about then?
It's basically from the producers of Annabelle, I think.
Oh,
kid
God.
has homicidal tendencies. His
Michael Myers?
Kind of. Like young Mike Myers, and then instead of him actually have already killed somebody, he's just making art of it and killing his stuffed animals. So they're like, okay, let's get our kid and move him away from here into like the woods and stuff. And when they're there, they discover this boy doll that starts talking to the kid and giving him more hardcore homicidal tendencies.
Did you see what Bruce wrote?
Yeah.
Halloween/Child's Play together.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and watch it then, because I know you guys are the big horror guys.
Jude, I'm home. Jude. Gotcha.
It's fun to be scared sometimes, huh?
It's bad.
It's just a doll.
It's pretty violent. I understand that some of Jude's behaviors would be upsetting, but I urge you to find a place where he feels safe. I think it will be good for him. Good for all of us.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That must be the main house. Come on, Jude.
It looks like he was broken before and put back together.
Who's this handsome chap?
Brahms.
How'd you come up with that?
He tells me all sorts of things.
You okay?
I just think it's all a little bit creepy.
Is this your new friend, Brahms? What are some of the things you talk about?
The other families he's lived with.
Want to take the doll away from him?
Yes.
It's just a whisper first.
Something is happening to him.
You knew your boy would find him.
Love you, Mommy.
I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that one. Maybe because I'm a mom and I
Yeah.
kind of relate to that.
Yep.
I don't know. The doll looks totally creepy. I'm in for
Yeah,
it.
I hate dolls. I hate dolls.
You
I
hate dolls? You're
I
not
hate
a doll
dolls.
guy?
Dolls and clowns.
Dolls and clowns.
kids.
You sound like my daughter. She's the same way. The clowns at Halloween Horror Nights completely freak her out.
And just for
So-
everybody at home, he is afraid of dolls, but these, all back here, these
Oh,
are
action figures.
That's correct.
dolls and just
You are smarter than you look. I love it. Yeah,
Surrounded by-
I save watching those movies. I won't go to theater to see it, but when it comes to
Like Netflix
September,
or
and
Redbox.
that's when I start watching them to get my real self ready for go over to Halloween Horror
Halloween,
Nights.
yeah.
They
You
can scream like a little girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Did
know.
I
thought
scream
that
like a
looked
little
pretty
girl?
No, nobody actually screamed this year.
That's right. I asked
So what are
my
you
kids.
going to be like on Southern Soul Searchers then?
I am the total. That's how
Oh.
they did this. This is how they're doing it.
You're the skeptic, and yeah.
I want to be scared.
You want to be scared?
I want to be scared.
All
I don't
right.
mean jump scare, because that's a different scare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I literally
Pop-out
want
scare.
something to happen to go, okay, I pooped my britches. A little bit of pee came out. I'm good. I'm good. We can go home now. Forever.
For me, what I miss in the horror genre is the slasher film. I don't think we've had decent slasher films in a long time. Like
Like in the 80s, let's
yeah,
say.
like we were talking like a little bit ago about Friday the 13th. And
Yeah.
there's one, like there's 12 of them now. You know. And
Yeah,
one
the
were better ones.
the original ones will always be the best.
Always will be the best.
Always.
Yeah, I
the
agree.
original Freddy Krueger, the best.
Always the best.
Because that's the stuff that we had never seen before.
Was
And by
new. Fresh.
and by the time the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, we're like, okay, not a big deal.
By far one of the better films in the entire franchise.
Plot was better.
Yeah,
I will agree with you on
the
that.
plot was better. The kills were better. Like,
Yeah.
It depends on what you're going into these films. Obviously.
As a teenager, loved the sex scenes because you knew someone was going to die and you're going to see extra boobies. It was an awesome thing. I know I'm sleeping on the couch
He is
tonight.
on the couch
I
tonight.
already know. But that's the reason that we went to watch those, because you got scared, you got to see boobs.
So you're saying that that's why those of us that grew up in that time period, that's why you guys wanted to take us to the movies to see those.
Yes.
Down. They were date movies.
Because, they
if you saw it.
You cuddle right
Yeah, oh,
in.
yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, if you weren't making out, right.
Then you go home, you got that nice little fear buzz going, and then you keep going a little bit further down to...
You get out in the car,
I
it's foggy
see.
outside, and you're driving down and going...
So you're scaring the girl intentionally so that you get lucky.
Hugs a hug.
Trust me, he was infinitely scared too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well, and we just hide it well.
Yeah.
Here, honey, we'll take care of you. You come over and sit next to me on the
The
car.
hockey mask and the machete actually pops out of the woods.
Yeah.
You're getting chucked to the dirt in front of him.
No, I would never in a million years leave my date behind.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just saying.
No, he would pick her up and put her in front. Here, take her first.
No, I would
So I
not.
can run.
I am a gentle.
They're gonna run together, and as they're running, his leg goes out from underneath.
Oops, I'm sorry.
The only people that I have to worry about is the people I don't like. Like, you better make sure you outrun me when in an apocalypse, or you're going to get eaten by zombies. I'm just on it right now. I'm just kidding. I don't. I like them. I just don't. The new ones today it's all about the jump scare.
Yeah.
Like the Annabelle.
Oh, yeah,
It's
stuff
like
popping out.
You can hear
There
it.
is a special
Oh, Mark. Okay, so Mark,
Oh, Exorcist.
The Exorcist.
Yes.
Okay.
Nope, I hated it.
Okay,
Original.
You want to know why it didn't scare me as much as it probably should have? Is because I was a preacher's kid, and I grew up seeing stuff like that. So when that actually came up on the screen, I'm like, yeah, that looked like that little Carol that was in the church about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I've seen that crap. It's real. When it's real, it takes you get a different perspective about it.
Yeah.
Then you feel sorry for the person. You're like, oh my God, you know what they're going through. It's crazy. That girl's neck's going to be wrung for a 2-3 months because she'll be sore. But it just
Yeah.
But it was the Exorcist was a good one. It was good.
To me,
All
one of my
those
favorite-
originals were really
my
done
favorite
well.
Horror film of all time, hands down, Scream 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because if there was ever the movie to let you know that kids were crazy in the 90s, it was Scream. Because I was one of those kids, and that movie was like, ooh, inspiration.
The twist at the end was good, too.
What was?
The twist at the end of Scream. Because you weren't expecting two people being
Right.
a killer.
Through all of them, I think that's what made Scream so great. Even by the time you get to Scream 4, it's that guessing game, that
No.
Agatha Christie
Who
done
really is
style.
it?
Yeah.
Scream 1 never did anything for me. I was like, okay.
You were a
Halfway,
kind of guy.
halfway, yeah, kind of. Because then it made funny. You're like, okay, that's kind of funny now.
kinda funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So
Best cameo ever.
It's all right. All right, so let's move on. Now, I didn't know about this. Gretel and Hansel.
As,
Isn't it Hansel and Gretel?
nope, this one is Gretel and Hansel. Because, copyrights. And
Oh.
guaranteed
Yeah.
within the same year,
Now-
2020, we're going to get Gretel and Hansel and Gretel by the end of the year.
What year did that one come out? Just
Not too long
Hansel
ago.
and Gretel with Snake Eyes.
Monster Hunters.
Yeah,
That was like 5 or 6
I
years
like
ago.
that.
I never watched it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I liked it. So let's go ahead and play another scary one, Gretel and Hansel.
I'm called Gretel, and this rough one here is my brother Hansel.
Tell me the fairy tale again.
It's too scary, and you'll start seeing things that aren't there.
You've been turned out of your home, set out to fend for yourselves with only your clothes and your hides.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungrier than you are.
Because you're a pig.
Look! It smells of cake! Brothers!
careful with that, dear. I'd hate for you to start something you can't stop.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm called Gretel, and this rough one here is my brother Hansel.
Ouch!
There's something wrong here.
But it's so pleasant.
Where are all the animals? From where does she draw milk?
Gretel, there's a storm coming. This is your power. To see what is hidden and to take it. We were given the same gift, the same magic.
Brother!
What did you do with him? All that is left is to make him. Delicious.
Okay, so
Yeah, that was kind of creepy. I mean,
the old lady was pulling
Suck.
hair out of her.
Ugh.
yeah. This
She gotta stop eating them little kids, man.
Yeah.
Hairballs.
It's definitely
Kinda-
something. I mean, people are going to watch it
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
it won't make that much.
All right. So, Mark said that the trailer looks like it wants to be a Del Toro
Yeah, I'll give
production. Yeah, he does.
you that. I think Del Toro just needs to get off his chair and start making more Hellboys again. Let's do this, Del Toro.
I like the new Hellboy. I'm just
I'm gonna be
saying.
watching it this weekend. I can't
You're
wait.
one of the only
Huge
people.
Hellboy
Well,
fan.
you know what? I'm only the only people that like freaking the Justice League too.
Yep.
So I'm all right.
Oh, I like Justice League.
Yeah, it was good. So let's move on. So we're gonna do was it Lock and Key?
Oh, the Hunters.
No, the Hunters.
Yep, we're doing
Is the Hunters first? All right, let's do the
And then
Hunters.
We're gonna do Lock
Now,
and Key.
I can't wait for this one
Yeah, Hunters
because
looks really
this
good.
looks really super good, and it's like,
Well, how's about this? We go to the trailer,
Right.
and after that we get 100 Nazi scalps.
I
want my scalps, John.
All right, let's go. Let's play it.
My deepest sorrows about your grandmother. We're in the camps together.
She lives through all that just to be shot in her living room by a burglar. It sounded like she knew him. It sounded
Personal.
Yeah.
I suppose every murder is personal. You know what the best revenge is? Revenge. Your grandmother wished to protect you.
From what?
Nazis, Jonah. Goddamn Nazis. There is evil living here. They are neighbors.
They've blinded themselves to us. You can get away with anything in America.
So your grandmother and I created the Hunters.
You put together a group of Nazi hunters.
We're a lockpicker, spy, soldier, master of disguise,
Showtime.
and 2 weapons experts.
We would bring God's justice. What do you say?
I want in.
Agent Morris, I think there's Nazis living in America, and someone out there's taking them out. There is a right way and a wrong way to get justice. You do this, you become the evil you are fighting.
They're broadcasting something.
It's a coded message.
And we find them before they find us.
They're trying to save the world. There's a lot more where this came from.
I need to learn how to fight. I know a few people, you know.
First.
All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna,
yeah.
I
that looks good.
Where do we sign up?
And the Nazi killing business is good.
Well, I'm going to get 100 scouts. He's going to kill some Nazis. She's going to kill some Nazis. Mike's going to sit on his ass. It's going to be a great time.
Exactly.
That looks good.
Yeah.
That I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch. And like we were saying, our dude from Warehouse, yeah.
He's in there.
Yeah.
Homeboy who put body bags and stuff. True
Yeah.
Romance. If you've never seen that one,
Cool.
He plays a cocaine-addicted movie producer, and it is amazing because it has the biggest Mexican standoff between cops, robbers, and this whole thing. True Romance. Definitely check that one out.
Yeah, that's a good. That looks like a good show.
Yep, I'm gonna like it. I'm starting to get the yawns. This is another reason I do not. So I'm drinking these ciders tonight because
This is why you drink the Monster Energy.
the only thing. No, I haven't eaten a real meal and I am starving to death, and and now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
But I can't hold the food down, which is really weird.
Yeah.
So next thing we're gonna do is Lock and Key.
Lock and Key.
And what is Lock and Key about?
It's Netflix, right?
Yes, it's going to be a Netflix show. These children inherit their father's stuff and everything like that. They find these keys. The keys open certain locks, and there is a big giant villain. It is based off a graphic novel I've never read, but I've heard a lot of people getting really excited about it.
Yeah, Mark Muncy said he is looking forward to it. So, all right,
Okay.
Rob, let's play this. I know tonight's a heavy movie night, but it's okay. Well, we get Brad back next week, and we get some gaming stuff going. You know what I'm saying? All right, Rob, go ahead and play that bad boy.
Hey, check it out. We're here.
Welcome to Key House.
I could never get your father to talk about his life here. My kids need a home.
Does it have to be this home?
Are you my echo?
Yes. Key House is filled with amazing keys. Listen for them. They whisper.
You heard that?
Bodhi?
Holy crap. How is any of this possible?
This isn't a game. We don't know what these keys unlock.
You woke me up. You woke me up. You have no idea what's coming.
There is a crazy evil thing who wants these keys. These aren't toys. They're weapons.
These keys, they're our legacy. There's something that connects us with Dad.
The past is always with us. You can try and run away, but it's always there. Whatever you think you understand about those keys, you don't.
All right.
Oh
That's
man,
gonna be really good.
Yeah.
So it's a Stranger Things and Umbrella Academy
Yes.
mix.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently,
I might
Mark
even
said the keys all do different things.
Yeah, different
'cause
things.
Each one's open different doors. There's that bit that you guys kind of missed where the girl's got the key lock in her neck.
Yeah.
And she literally takes the key and unlocks something.
Oh,
in the back of her neck.
jeez. That
And
looks good.
And it allows a little kid to come out of the closet. Now he's a gay lightsaber wielding little dude. Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
I'm watching this.
Yeah,
February
it looks-
7th.
I
I'm
may
on
even
it.
have to check out the graphic novels on this one just to
That looks
see
good.
a little bit more about it. It definitely does look pretty good.
Oh yeah, no. Bruce said it looks like Goosebumps. Yeah, I can see that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch a lot of Goosebumps.
Oh, I did. I did. Yeah.
No, my brothers
Yeah.
did.
I read all that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
that
my
was
younger
awesome.
brothers, they watched it. I did not.
Yeah, that
did
looks
not.
good.
Everything, but yeah, that's. I'm gonna give Lock and Key at least a
Okay.
good old college try.
Well, here's what I tell everybody: you have to watch the first 3 of anything,
Then make your decision.
then make your decision to move forward with it or not.
Mandalorian, and then you just need to watch the one episode.
Well, the Mandalorian, yeah, that hooked me from the get go.
The moment they show you the asset, you're just like, I need to see this baby more. Give me all the episodes with the baby.
Well, I mean, we watched what was it The Boys?
Yeah.
It took 3. It took 3
Yeah,
to
that's
make me
one of
go,
those
I can invest in this.
I want to check it out and stuff like that.
Even when it was done, and I'm like, I'm vested now. Now I gotta watch.
Now you have to watch it.
You know, it wasn't great.
That's like the other show on Amazon that we watched with the Angels.
Oh, with Simon Pegg?
No.
Oh, good
yeah.
and evil, or
That
whatever
took.
it was.
Simon Pegg in it.
Yeah.
And the dude from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of
That
those.
wasn't Simon Pegg.
It was pretty. It was pretty. It was good. So I don't know.
Simon
But
Pegg
that
wasn't in that.
That
Looks
Lock and Key
awesome.
is gonna be
I'm watching that. I'm already a fan and I haven't even seen it yet.
So the next we're going to look at is was it Uncut Gems?
No, we're going to New Mutants first.
No.
No?
No, we're going to jump over. We don't have time.
New Mutants can pass. That looks
We only have
horrible.
15 minutes.
Marvel's dropping a bomb now. They're doing crappy movies now.
What's that one? October Faction.
Netflix.
I don't know.
I could always open my toy.
Yeah, you know what? Let's take a break and let him anger the people at home, because I know I'm going to get the emails and I'm going to get the texts and I'm going to get the what the hell's wrong with his kid? Is he mental?
Yes, he is, because
But-
he's the princess of weird.
Go ahead. You can even, you know what? Go ahead and put the robotic on him, so I don't want Melissa to take any of the hate that's going to come through the screen in a minute.
Oh, yeah, because it's about to get
Because you know that people are going to be really, really angry about this. So,
So, as we all know here on Nerd Talk, I, myself, am a huge action figure collector. I love collecting toys. And this Christmas, I was actually gifted by Santa Claus this wonderful 1999 ECW original San Francisco toy makers Taz. This is the very first series of figures that was released. You can see all of them on the back here with the ring, which is by far the most expensive thing in the entire line if you're trying to buy it as a modern day collector, let alone trying to buy it on card. And once again, this is an on-card Taz from 1999, and we know what we're about to do here. I'm going to open this. That's right. This one-of-a-kind 1999 Taz figure is about to be opened. It has never been opened. And there you see, ladies and gentlemen, it's opened up now. There he is, the human suplex machine Taz. He moves a little bit here. There he goes. Comes.
how is the articulation?
Oh, the articulation-wise, he's pretty good. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of articulation on this for a toy from 1999.
That's pretty good for back in the 89.
Wrestling toys got really, really well with the points of articulation. Like, they kind of were standing.
Why are you
there.
taking his clothes off,
I'm
dude?
taking off his title belt. You can't
Oh
have
my
his title
God, he's
on.
taking his clothes off.
You gotta pin him before you can take his belt.
Right.
I point this out that this figure is so old from the 1990. It's 20 years old. Right here on the figure, there is like glue or some kind of mess up.
He's rubbing Taz's crotch.
Oh my
Tiny men in their plastic underwear is what this is about right now. There's some
Taz was actually a
figure, which
badass
makes me a little
back then.
upset that there's damaging on the figure because it's brand new and I just opened it. Comes with the little fold-away chair that is not the greatest fold-away chairs.
All right, hold on. We can do the Ken Shamrock thing. I can hit you with a chair. We got the chair.
Or, you know, I could put you in a Taz mission or something. But there
Taz,
you go.
back in the day, Taz was pretty badass.
Oh, dude, I love me some
He
Taz.
was.
He's one of my
Till he went to WWE.
No, even when he went to WWE, he was by far one of the best that was on the
They
roster.
ruined him at the Rumble entrance with
Being
him.
a small guy about my height, about 5'8", 5'9", legitimate. And people would normally consider that small, and Taz was instantly one of the guys to make that a
Look how
negativity.
Look how colored. Look how turned.
That's what I was looking at. That I was
It's like yellow.
It is yellowed.
It's sun damage. Or
It
something.
is. Yeah.
Smoke.
It has seen better
That's from
days.
smoking.
That little bit here is
Does it smell funny?
highly upsetting. That I just opened.
Yo, that's cancerous.
Let's look.
We probably shouldn't be touching that.
I know.
That's uranium or something.
Who knows
There
what
we go,
that is?
ladies and gentlemen. 1999 original
Oh.
San Francisco toy maker Taz, and he has some damage to him that I'm now going to have to replace the stinking figure.
So Mark says he lived in Clearwater for a while, used to shop at the GameStop in Countryside.
Good. You can also go over there, grab some toys, open them up. They've got plenty of great toys over there.
No, he
Oh, Taz
used to live in Clearwater.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Wow, slow down.
And Mark even said it's not Simon Pegg in the show. Good Omens.
Simon Pegg?
It's not.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Who is it then?
Mark posted it, but I got it pulled up here. Michael Sheen.
No, somebody else is in it too.
Simon Pegg's not in it.
Mark just put up there, I always remember Beavis and Butthead chanting, ECW, 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 ECW.
Oh, I can't believe you opened up a toy.
Yeah, there's
From 1999.
yeah, there's
toys over
I'm gonna
There's
get
people-
I'm gonna get emails.
You're going to get hate mail out of
hate
that.
mail. It's like,
But
really?
the worst part about it is the dude's damaged. Like, I just opened this, and look at it right there. You can, there is some weird
Yeah.
on the figure. Like, I just opened this thing. Like, I got to buy a brand new one.
That's his,
let me-
that's
let me
his
see,
bow
Jazz.
tie.
Yeah.
Let me see Jazz.
It's in shape of a bow tie.
Title back here, like there was glue or something. I don't know. But yeah, there you go, people.
That's a bow tie.
Is it though?
No.
No, it's a bow tie.
But
It was on his spandex.
It's crooked. Is there anything on the back of the belt?
yeah, there was something on the back of the belt. Now, like we're getting all into this, like there's some stuff here on the back of the belt that matches up.
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
I don't know if it was glued.
If you rub that hard
Yeah.
off, it'll.
This is glue.
It's
it'll
not even coming off.
No,
like,
it's not the sticky stuff.
no.
Like the nail,
It's
male
like
snot.
formed into it.
Yeah. So it's on the figure
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
It
this
looked-
was the sticky stuff.
That was.
Yeah.
It looked like it hardened onto
Yeah.
the figure or something.
Because it's so old.
Yeah. And-
But you know, hey,
Hey,
It's
I got an
petrified.
ECW Taz, and that is just open. And who knows what I'll open up here coming down the
my.
line. I've already opened my Star Wars figures I got for Christmas. I got a Millennium Falcon this year, which I was really happy about. I got an
you got
L337.
a real Millennium Falcon?
Of course. It's
Not a
Star
Lego
Disney.
one. Oh, okay.
No, but I did get another one that was
Really cool.
for the Han Solo movie.
I'm-
It has the ejectable cockpit.
I'm looking for. I'm
Disney
looking,
has the Millennium Falcon
Has a
popcorn
popcorn
buckets
bucket
that
now.
came down to Orlando officially today.
I want to get them to start hanging them from the set. Let them fly.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Mike is really
Now there's a
being.
kaiju big battle for
Right
it.
there.
The Human Flex Machine versus Godzilla. Maybe we'll see that extra kaiju big battle this year.
Right there.
Okay, so that you got that for Christmas, did you?
Yes, I did.
All right. So one of the things that I got for Christmas, actually, I got two really cool things. I've got the original Hall of Justice,
Meanwhile,
Justice League
at the
Hall,
Hall of Justice.
right? And I got one of the original Batmans, and I got my Kame House.
That's not all you got. You got this amazing blaster.
Yes.
right
Okay.
here.
So Anthony from Zakovich, who is doing the show Cogyard and Questioning History, which
He's also with you on Tech Shaman.
and Tech Shamans. He literally made. Now, see, there was an old game you used to be able to buy, right? That you
Is that real?
Yes, of course.
well-
We're going to be shooting Greedo later on tonight.
Yes, we'll shoot first. There used to be a cable that came out of this, and you plugged that into your television, and you were able to shoot the TV. So this is, I mean,
No
it was
way.
it was a Star Wars game.
When? What?
In the
What?
2000s.
In the 2000s?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
2000s were so
Like
bad.
so old, yeah.
This has broke so many times that we couldn't make it work anymore. So Anthony's very good at steampunk.
Oh,
So I said, I'd like to make this look like the. So he literally took the
That's
blaster
cool.
and made it work, which is really, really super awesome.
That's
So,
cool.
But my,
Of course, my Nerd Talk shirt
Yes.
that I got from one of the
yes,
last
he was,
show.
yeah, yep.
The Funko Chase T-shirt, which yes, I got opened and I am wearing and sweating through it right now.
Yeah.
People.
Ugh.
Get your Funko love on.
But one of my favorite things I got was
As
my,
I move over.
was my Kame House.
That's
And
cute.
it came with my lemon Oreos.
Oh,
because
nice.
Lemon are my
Lemon
favorite.
Oreos
Yep.
are the best.
So because I am Master Roshi, I am. They actually can find me on Instagram as Tampa Roshi.
Yes.
Because I don't know, they said I look like him.
He does. The top finals over there. That little old guy right there. Tell me.
Yeah, it does.
And my red
kinda.
glasses
It does.
are over there.
Just as
So,
perverted.
It does.
so I'm good. Mike, what'd you get?
What all did I get? Clothes because of the $100 gift card. Got some new work clothes. Got kick-ass wallet.
He did get a cool wallet. So who's that guy?
All Might.
All Might. So
All Might
yeah.
wallet.
What else you get?
Some
That's it,
shirts.
shirts and stuff. He also got a car.
Yes.
A car?
Yeah, that's the big thing. The car.
Yeah. He's a full-fledged adult now. He can drive. Woo!
You guys were right. It was Michael Sheen, not Simon Pegg. They just look
once it's
awfully
fixed
a lot
again.
alike. He was the guy who was in Tron, and he also played a couple other things.
Yeah.
He's got a.
So, Melissa, what did you get for
Oh.
Christmas?
Well, see, I'm a girl, so like I didn't get any of these, things like that. I got like makeup and.
So you don't have anybody to buy you toys?
I know, right?
Well,
I
welcome
got,
to the
like,
nerd. Now that we know that, you're in the WeBeam TV family.
I want UFOs. I want UFO toys.
I have a.
I want
giant-
UFO toys.
Here's one for
I
you.
do.
Let's see if you'd want this.
Yes.
I have a giant theater banner from District 9.
Nice.
Of the
Yeah.
spaceship.
Yes.
You want it? It's
Yes.
yours.
Yes.
I'll bring it in for you.
That's super
on
cool.
Monday. It's
That's
yours.
super
I
cool.
have it literally sitting in my house. You can have it.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Probably about the size of this wall.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it is a huge
Oh, my.
spaceship. And
Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be yours now. Welcome to the
Woohoo! Welcome to the
we
Nerd
got
Talk
5
family.
minutes.
Mark got a rock.
He
Mark
got a
rock.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark,
now,
that is
a
so
rock could be a
cool.
diamond, though.
Hold on. Which rock action figure did you get? Was it one of the elites? Was it the Scorpion one? Was it one of the
You
Jackson
knew he was
Fists?
going to go
Like,
there.
Which rock action figure are you cooking with?
I think my wife would like to have a rock.
It's a Fast
action
and the
figure,
Furious
too.
one, probably.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a Bigfoot
Bigfoot.
Christmas ornament.
Yes.
Now, is this Bigfoot Andre the Giant? Bigfoot? I can do this all day, people.
Oh, man.
Big show, Bigfoot.
Okay, so has everybody got to watch The Witcher?
Yes.
No.
No.
Well, we won't talk about it tonight then. So, now, even though my Superman has moved over to the very thing that can hurt him, but he's not a witch. He's a witcher.
That CGI?
No, the
No,
CGI
back
in
to
this
the
is
CGI
actually really
was
good.
pretty
That's what ultimately
damn
killed
good.
was bad CGI.
It was a good series. If you haven't seen it, you definitely need to go see it.
Okay.
It's definitely worth the.
And apparently the song you can now play on Beat Saber.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
stuff, which I guess is a bunch of whistling or something. I don't know. I don't watch it.
Well, there's a bard in a show, and he makes up a song for The Witcher, and toss a coin to your Witcher. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much the same.
But it was really good. I did find a couple episodes kind of slow, and you're like, okay, it's kind of got to.
Gotta have the filler episode.
And there is boom boom in it, so.
Oh, there's a lot. Orgy boom boom. There's a lot.
I mean, there's a lot of boom boom in it. It's almost like watching what was the series that I watched that I'm like, I can't believe there's this much boom boom in it, is Marco Polo.
You've been telling
Holy cow, that is like.
Well, obviously Marco Polo has a lot of boom boom in it. You got to find things.
Well, kind of. All right. So the last 3.5 minutes left, we're gonna talk about something that may spark a little controversy.
Robert Downey Jr. says Iron Man could return in the Marvel Cinematic Universe down the line.
Woohoo!
Not a guaranteed, like, yes, I'm going to go do it, but not
Are we
really
talking flashbacks?
No, he's talking maybe possible future movies and stuff like that. It's one of those, it's the old Hollywood adage of never say never. I could say never, but then the moment I go and do it is the moment everybody's like, you said you'd never do that.
Right,
you know?
right.
So did he say he would come back as Iron Man? Okay.
He said he would entertain the idea if it was good enough. It's never say never, but right now he's doing some other things. He's doing a
Doolittle.
movie,
Yep,
which
yep.
I
wish they
want
would've gotten
Sherlock.
Murphy
I want
for.
Sherlock back. I want the third.
They're supposed
Sherlock.
to make another Sherlock.
They've been saying that for years now. I want my Sherlock. He was awesome as Sherlock Holmes.
Well, it takes a
he was good.
Adult, former drug addict to play a really great drug addict.
Well, you know what though? It was phenomenal. I probably have seen both of those 200, 300 times each.
See, I'm a
That's
huge
how much I like
fan
it.
for
You're a
Robert
fan.
Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. I love his take on it. he was one of those ones where it was like, I remember when he was cast, and it became one of those, well, you're going to have a guy who's been arrested for numerous drug and alcohol problems play Marvel's most notorious alcoholic. Sign me up. Let's go see this.
Yeah.
And
He
here
was
we
great.
sit,
Yeah.
There's nobody else who could really handle that mantle of Iron Man and Tony Stark like Robert Downey Jr. has.
I still think Marvel dropped the bomb when Tony Stark met Doctor Strange. One of them should have said, "No shit, Sherlock." They needed that in there, and they never
that
did.
That would have been kind of funny. So
I'm
trying to keep.
I'm all for it. Robert Downey, and especially now where we sit with MCU, it is in the multiverse, and we can go anywhere. If we wanted to do Iron Man before he made the snap comes to the future to help out the new Avengers, only to have to go back to the past to
So he can die.
snap, to die. I'm all for it. Let's bring out Robert Downey. We're in the multiverse now. Anything and everything can and will happen.
Are we getting another Doctor Strange?
Yes.
There will be another Doctor Strange.
Supposed to be.
Without a director.
Well,
gotta get a new director.
They just lost a director.
Supposedly it was over some things of he wanted to go really horror with it, and Kevin Feige, the producer of the Marvel films, is like, you need to reel that back a little bit because we have a lot of little kids who are kind of going to see these films. It's supposed to be a tentpole. We need a Doctor Strange to go this way, you know, like everything with Marvel and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
You know? Well,
we've got about
less than a minute.
Less than a minute, and you know it's been a good show. We've played a lot of trailers tonight. We have missed our nerdites. We wish them speedy recovery, and I think Bree got a tattoo or something like that over there. So
She's chasing the stripes of the tiger.
the tiger. So she'll be maybe we can get her to show it on air. You know,
Maybe.
we'll have to make sure she doesn't show anything else. But you know.
Maybe.
Tattoos are cool, and maybe I'm really hoping that we can talk Token into bringing a new baby. That's what I'm hoping.
I'll bring my kid in if y'all want. Chance Quinn. She's the most amazing little girl you will ever meet.
My dog's name is Quinn.
I'm sorry.
That's weird.
My daughter was named after the two merry homicidal murderesses of
God.
my heart.
Oh.
Chance the Clown from Halloween Horror Nights and Harley Quinn.
All right. With that being said, everybody have a wonderful weekend.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the
UFO
UFO woman coming up right now.
Yes.